This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hi there, I'm Kaylee O'Kelly with the top stories from ABC15 Arizona. Pain at the pump, you know it's getting worse. We all feel it. The skyrocketing gas prices could be here for a while, too. Sorry. Experts say the existing supply simply not enough to keep up with so much demand right now. Prices have not been this high since 2014, and relief could be months away.
The supply side of these markets will kick into the gear, meet the demand, and prices will begin to moderate. It's not going to be next month, next quarter, but I think by this time next year, we'll be in a better place.
So what can you expect to pay? AAA says the national average for regular unleaded up overnight to $3.29 a gallon. Arizona does remain 2 cents higher, and we checked ABC15.com. There are no places in the valley now under $3 a gallon. So what is causing homes to shake in Ahwatukee? Residents there want to know, and it all started with a bang.
Like a sonic boom or a large bird hit the side of the house. So I went out and checked, no large birds.
The whole house shook for a second.
This happening near 17th Avenue and Chandler Boulevard. The Arizona Geological Association says the last measurable earthquake in Phoenix happened in 2015. It's not that. The association says it could be a sonic boom from supersonic jets on training flights. Honoring our veterans for their service, the Phoenix Veterans Day Parade is back after a year off because of the pandemic. If you've never been, I highly suggest you go. It will pay tribute to the sacrifices Valley veterans have made for all of us. Marines like 90-year-old Ralph Gastelum, a Korean War vet involved in a critical landing to recapture the South Korean capital, and Army nurses like Colonel Christine Mann, responsible for saving hundreds of lives during Operation Desert Storm. They now join 5 other veterans, once leading the charge in conflict, now leading the upcoming parade as Grand Marshals.
It's not about me, it's about all of us who went and did our jobs really well. The specific conflicts changed our country. I mean, we wouldn't be free if we didn't have the World War II veterans and the forgotten War of Korea.
And we are reminded, of course, that freedom isn't free. Organizers expect more than 45,000 people at the parade this year. It does happen November 11th, Veterans Day at 11 a.m. And you can learn more about the route up on our website, abc15.com. Tempe City Council gathering for the first time in a year and a half, and they will hold their first in-person meeting today. The council did, or I should say, they've been having virtual meetings because of the pandemic. You can still catch the meeting online. Here's one more advantage to getting a COVID-19 vaccine: free groceries or gas. In this case, the city of Phoenix has mobile vans offering the vaccine and testing. And for those who get fully vaccinated, you'll score a $100 gift card. You'll find a mobile van at Fountain Square Shopping Mall, 7th Street and Bell Road this afternoon or tomorrow, at Fry's Food Store on Indian School. Learn more on phoenix.gov/COVID testing. The TSA facing a vaccine deadline. Nearly 40% of its workers remain unvaccinated. They have about a month to get that done. The TSA administrator says the agency is creating contingency plans in case there are staff shortages. As air travel does pick up, more people are packing heat, it turns out, in their luggage. There's a new report. It's out, and it shows TSA checkpoints have spotted more guns than ever before. Nearly 4,500 passengers have tried to take guns on planes. And Phoenix, by the way, ranks 4th on the list for most firearm discoveries.
Tracking your most accurate forecast on this Thursday, I'm meteorologist Jorge Torres. Today, another cooler day, at least compared to average, but warming up gradually, calling for a high of 79 degrees with abundant sunshine. Tonight, clear and mild, lows dipping down into the mid-50s. That's below that seasonal average of 66. Elsewhere across Arizona on this Thursday, highs in the 50s in Flagstaff, 60s along the rim and central part of the state, too, with 70s and 80s across the lower deserts and to the west. Lows tonight down in the 20s in the Grand Canyon, 27 in Flagstaff, 31 in Winslow, 40 in Payson, and 50s as you head from the valley to the west, even down to 60 degrees later on tonight out in Yuma. So here's that 7-day forecast. We warm up almost each and every day for the next 7, with highs today in the upper 70s, mid-80s on Friday, 90s for the early part of the weekend with some occasional breezes Friday and Saturday. By Sunday, we introduce a little more cloud cover, and those temperatures drop gradually early next week, with highs back in the mid-80s from Monday through Wednesday, with lows in the 60s.
And for the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, Head to ABC15.com or download our free mobile app.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.